Hello everyone. Well, I must say I'm kind of shocked to be doing this video right now. It is late August, we haven't even hit Labor Day, and I'm doing an overview video of a haul and minimal review of holiday and Christmas winter 2013 into 2014 scents from Bath & Body Works White Barn Candle Company. No clue which of these are possible test scents, which are guaranteed to release wide. You see I've got 12 candles here. I went in person to one of the test stores, so I've got some additional info for you that I'm happy to share. This video, I'm going to keep it super short, just for the folks who want to get a quick overview of the 4 collections, what candles are currently included in them in test stores right now. I don't know what's coming additionally from this. I haven't really talked to anyone at b&bw HQ or really even any managers or anything like that. So I don't know other than what I saw with my eyes. I will say that this is very early. Last year it was at least, I think it was right after Labor Day. It was the first to second week of September that the holiday scents came out. But it seems like what we've seen for fall is kind of it. They haven't done much testing lately. Almost everything has gone wide except for just a few that sort of failed or may release later. So it's a little bit strange how they're doing things now. It just seems like they're releasing everything super early, wide to all test to all test stores, and then going wide with it not that much later. So as much as I love fall and winter, so I'm actually a little bit concerned that by even before SAS, by the first week of December, we're going to be seeing poolside for next year, and then have that stuff hang around for 7 months before something new comes out. So it definitely seems like they're going really fast with this. Now, last year, the poolside, the spring White Barn and the the retro beach collection, and most of Fresh Picked did go to test stores right about the second week of December. So figures, as crazy as it sounds, we're possibly 3 months away from seeing summer test scents, which is kind of blows my mind because people are think it's crazy that in July we see the fall test scents, and certainly everyone's going to think it's a little nuts that here we are in August and we're seeing snow day down there, which is crazy when winter doesn't start until December 21st or whatever it is. And so just knowing that it's not, 3 months from now we'll be seeing, or 3.5 months we'll be seeing everything for spring and summer 2014 is just kind of overwhelming and strange, and I'm not sure how much I like it. It's a little bit, it messes me up. So anyhow, like I said, I wouldn't make the super long video. I'm not going to review these or even read the notes on them. Stay tuned. Like I did with my fall scents, I will do separate videos for, as you see, there are 4 collections here. I'll do separate videos for all of those just because I know everyone is interested in different things. I will say, I know that generally, just based on my views, folks are usually seem most interested in things like Fresh Picked or Holiday Traditions, Snow Day or the Autumn Silverleaf Sweater Weather Collection, and less interested in the White Barn collections. But I will tell you, obviously, as you can see from the 12 candles, I have 6 of them are from that collection. So if you don't normally tune into the White Barn collection, please do view the White Barn collection for this winter line, because they are by far my favorite scents across the board. Now, quick overview. I'll say overall, I'm a little bit bummed with some of the things they've got going on within the lines. Again, I think 2011, I said it in my fall picks video, 2011 was really the best for holiday, or for autumn, and really also for holiday. That was the year that we saw Sleigh Ride made a debut, Holly Wreath was around, Winter Garland was around, Deck the Halls was there, we had the dark chocolate mint, we had the mint chocolate, we had marshmallow peppermint, oh gosh, what else? I think candied sugar plum, frosted gingerbread made its debut. They just had so many great scents that some of them stuck around for last year, 2012. But some of my favorites, Winter Garland especially, and Holly Wreath, did not come back last year. And so far, not looking good for this year. Another favorite of mine that only made one appearance back in 2010, Vanilla Spice. I keep holding out, hoping that they'll come back with that in one of these collections, and for whatever reason they haven't. So just overall, there are some favorites that I keep hoping will come back and that have not, so that bums me out. And when I smell some of these and I see what they've replaced those with, it bums me out, just because I don't think some of the newer scents are nearly as good as what they could have had, and also not necessarily as well-rounded. Some scents that are very similar in these collections that they should use something else to replace them. So that's that. I promise you this video is going to be less than 15 minutes. So stick around for that, for the rest of this here. I'll tell you that what I saw were 4 distinct collections. The White Barn, whatever they call it, White Barn Winter, White Barn Holiday, in the standard White Barn label gold lids. The 2 you see in the center here, which they're calling Bath & Body Works Holiday Traditions, just like last year. This new line on the left, which last year was sort of like the Celebrations or the Sparkling Drinks collection, which this year I'm not sure what to call it, but it seems very celebratory, either celebrations or night out, drink collection, something along those lines. And then on the right, you've got sort of the core line. Last year, I think they called it Snow Day. I assume this year they'll call it Snow Day. It's just sort of like the core, what would have been Slatkin line, where you see things like Winter and Snow Day and all those scents that you're familiar with. So very much like they did the fall and autumn, there was Pumpkin, White Barn, Sweater Weather, and Fresh Picked. Looks like we're going to have holiday traditions, celebrations, let's say Bath & Body Works or Snow Day, let's say Snow Day line, and then White Barn Winter line, 4 distinct lines. I purchased 12 of these scents. As you see here, I purchased almost all the new scents. There are a few that I just did not like at all, and I didn't pick them up, and I didn't buy anything that's a returning favorite because I know that they'll either go wide or I'll get them again, and I wasn't certainly in any rush to get them because I'm not going to be burning these soon for the most part. So I will tell you, though, everything that I saw, there were, let's see, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, sorry. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 30, 1, 2. There were 34 candles, all different, except Winter appeared in 2 lines. So, but still 34 distinct candles, 33 cents. And I can tell you, in this White Barn Holiday, or let's say White Barn Winter collection, they included what you see here, Autumn Snow. Also happy to say Snowed In is back. There's this new Winter Fig, the new Vanilla Cedarwood, the new Good Natured Christmas, the new Vanilla Firewood, the new Apple Garland. Fireside came back in this collection, which I'm super happy to see that, or more relieved that came back. Winter, original Winter appears in this collection, and White Barn number 2, Chestnut and Clove from last year, also known as Winter Cabin from 2011, is in this collection. That's again, 2011 was the great collection. It had Winter Cabin, also had Winter Night. Just across the board, again, my favorite year, but I try not to harp on that too much. So those were the, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, seems like about 10 candles in the White Barn Winter collection. And then we move on to, let's call it Celebrations collection. What you see here, Black Tie, Champagne Toast, also returning favorites, Peach Bellini, Hot Buttered Rum, Cranberry Pear Bellini, and then a new one, the only new one I didn't purchase from that collection, which was Party Dress. And again, I'll get into details of notes and what the candles looked like and the labels looked like for the other collections for ones I did not purchase in their individual respective videos. Moving on to, and again, so that was a total of 6 candles in that collection. Then we move on to, I think the biggest collection was 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 candles in the Holiday Traditions, which is, I think, probably their biggest ever. 11 seems like a weird number, so I feel like there's got to be a 12th candle that's yet to come. They seem to usually do it in 8, 10, or 12. Seems to be their collection numbers. It includes returning favorite Merry Cookie, Twisted Peppermint, Cinnamon Frosting from last year, Vanilla Bean Noel, Winter Candy Apple, Frosted Gingerbread, Frosted Cupcake, Mint Chocolate, and then I guess 3 new ones. 2 that you see here, Cinnamon Caramel Swirl, Red Velvet Cupcake, and Buttercream Mint. So I'll tell you about all of those, what the labels look like, really in depth, and give you sniffs on these, and tell you what I think about the Buttercream Mint. That is I guess, only the one new candle from this collection that I did not purchase. because again, it's mostly returning favorites. And then finally, what is usually my favorite collection, sort of the snow day, a lot of the outdoors, but not the conceptual, more of like the true, clean, contemporary sense as opposed to the rich, warm, old-fashioned sense. I'm going to call it the Snow Day collection. That's what they called it last year, and there was a candle called Snow Day, so let's go with that. That one, unfortunately, there were only 7 candles in that. I'm hoping that that's going to be 10 or 12. You know, things like Evergreen were not there. Frosted Cranberry was not there. I really still am hoping for a couple great new ones, but also I really, really want to see Winter Garland, Vanilla Spice, even Holly Wreath, and or Sleigh Ride, or maybe Frosted Tree to make a comeback in that collection. So fingers crossed, but no hopes held for that. But what was in that collection, the new one Snow Day, the new one Spiced Wreath, and then the returning favorites of Fresh Balsam, Sparkling Icicles, 'Tis the Season, Winter, and Vanilla Snowflake from last year, so that coconut sweet vanilla came back. So again, that was just a total of 7 candles in that collection. I didn't see anything else. That was the 34 cents that I saw. I know that Life Inside the Page, Teresa has mentioned in her list, there was maybe a vanilla pine wood or something like that listed, which I didn't see. Certainly could come out. You know, we've seen many things, you know, come in later. You know, things like Harvest Gathering weren't available in the original fall releases, and a week or two later they came in. But then again, we also heard things like, I think it was Pumpkin Woods, and that never came to fruition. So it's hard to say when we get, you know, these lists from so many different sources. Sometimes, you know, when we get the info, you know, her source may have misread something or misquoted something. Or next week we might see a vanilla pine wood, which kind of sounds like it could be good, so it's hard to say. But again, I promise this will be a short video, telling you what I know. These are the 12 cents, again, some tests, some I presume will go wide, from the White Barn Bath & Body Works Winter Holiday 4 different collections. Again, we've got the Snow Day collection, the Holiday Traditions, the Celebrations line, and the White Barn Winter collection, or might as well be called White Barn Woods. As you can see, lots of woods going on there. So again, I'm going to follow up with 4 additional videos where I'll go in-depth talking about the labels for the scents that I did not purchase, just so I know some people like to hear about those. And then, of course, I will also give you in-depth descriptions on the notes on every one of these candles, as well as my sniff and what I feel about them. So if you're interested in that, please stay tuned. If you have any other questions or comments, hit me below, and we'll talk soon. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.